That's fine. So we're here at the Kilboggett racecourse here. We've got Cathal Dennehy representing Jumping the Gun. Kevin English is the first to go. He's gone up pretty fast. Cahill's kind of falling behind at the moment. We've also got Dave Fitzpatrick there, who ran 2:34 in London Marathon, and also tried to hold Paul Radcliffe's hand the entire way around, I believe. So we've got plenty of action here. People struggling with the drinking of the beer. Lads savouring the taste there. Really enjoying it. Kevin English has certainly gone for this one, as you can see there on the back straight. He is flying away. Whether or not he's going to have the legs on Cathal Dennehy, who was talking a lot of smack pre-event here, as his girlfriend Ekaterina there places the beers in a lovely single file. She's excited by this event. Kevin English still well in the lead, owns the run hub, and certainly at the fore of this race here. Cathal Dennehy moving into second place, and last year's winner and the previous year's winner Dave Fitzpatrick, who I believe Paul Radcliffe suggested was the greatest moment of her life, the minute-long time they spent together in the London Marathon. That was before he tried to touch her arse. Kevin English here still in the lead. That was a 80-second first lap, 78, so he's just on 5:40 mile pace, at a 5:20 mile pace at the moment. He is horsing down these beers. He's struggled a little bit, maybe coming off a little bit hard in that first lap, but he certainly is enjoying that beer, lashing it back. He's possibly a little bit froth there coming out, which obviously could be an issue, but nevertheless, lads taking their time here. Cathal Dennehy off again. Good transition. So Cathal and Dave Fitzpatrick, they're the two big dogs here at the moment. Kevin is still racing into the lead. Could see a puke lap from him. He seems to go very hard, but I do believe he went to Fontfermo for some altitude and beer training at the same time. So plenty of bodies here. No sicky bellies yet. There's Tim Grummel there, ran a 2 flat in the Kayla only hours ago. So he's having a tough day at the office here, struggling with the beers, but on the 2 flat for the 2-lap tango. Very impressive stuff. Lads coming in here, enjoying the beers. Everyone seems to have gone with Moosehead. I think that's the preferred option. Still in the lead, and to be honest, racing out to an almost insurmountable lead is Kevin English. Cathal Dennehy is about 67 metres behind, but is running well. Has probably lacked a little bit in the running training over the last couple of years, after he's top 30 finish at the Eurocross a few years back, but he certainly has been drinking quite a lot of beer in recent times. So Kevin English here still in the lead, starting to struggle somewhat. He's gone very aerodynamic today. He's gone actually topless, so don't know if he's going to get disqualified in a Makisi Benabad type situation, but he's struggling a little bit to take the top off that one. I think he lost a second or so there in transition. So Cathal Dennehy getting quite screwed there by Ekaterina, who forgot to give him the opener, and he is not going to be impressed with that one. That's lost him a second or two there. And Kevin English struggling somewhat with this beer, and Cathal, I think that's a sign of that he's really enjoying this race. So Kevin English still in the lead here. Cathal Dennehy losing a little bit of time in that transition, and lads are starting to go by him there, but I think there's actually quite a lot of those guys are actually a lap behind. Hard to tell at this moment. Dave Fitzpatrick struggling somewhat after his recent success. Obviously he'd been a lot of marathon training, so maybe not in his mile best performance. Tim Grummel dry retching there, possibly about to blow. So Kevin English still in the lead here, still got a good 60 metres, so really has to make sure that he is not going to get a puke lap and a penalty lap. So the rules of this one is if he pukes, he's actually a goner. Still looking very good though. He's got a lap to go as he comes around here, so he looks like he's going to win this one. Cathal Dennehy though could have. Kevin English takes a look behind. He sees Cathal Dennehy is coming after him, and Cathal definitely has the superior speed over 800 metres as Kevin English passes James Sullivan there, and James takes a look to the right and says, "Mother of God, this is a struggle." So Kevin English coming up to his last beer here. He's going for it, struggling a little bit there with the taking off of the beer. Cathal Dennehy going for this one. He's really got to lash this one down if he's going to make it, and the two lads going well here. Cathal spilling a little bit there, but struggling. Thinks he's gonna go. He's got about half a beer left. I think Kevin English has got this one in the bag. He's superior start, but there goes Cathal. Maybe this is the race. He's really gone after this one here. He's passing some lap runners as we speak. Kevin English still in the lead. He's got about a 30-metre lead. We're going to see one of the greatest finishes ever in a beer mile race. As Cathal Dennehy is really going for this one. Kevin English horsing in on the back straight at the moment, as you can see, but Cathal Dennehy is gaining on him very, very slowly here. Could there be a blow up? Could this recent turn of speed make either of these lads sick? Cathal Dennehy is absolutely storming home here as Kevin English starting to struggle. He's starting to kick in himself, but Cathal Dennehy possibly is going to have this over the last 250 or 150. He's reining him in here as we speak. This could be epic. We're definitely going to see pukes here. This could make someone puke. Anyway, Kevin English is really struggling, possibly struggling after the first couple of laps, and he set a very, very fast pace. Cathal Dennehy flying up the home straight here as Jumping Gun or Run Hub going to win this one. I think it's going to be Jumping Gun and Jumping Gun. Cathal Dennehy takes a look to the right, and oh my god, it's unbelievable! What a finish! And that is superb. Cathal Dennehy getting the Jumping Gun win. Ekaterina, thoughts?
Woo!
Very excited here from Ekaterina.
Performs better than in the bedroom.
He performs better than in the bedroom. We've heard it here first, lads. Thank you very much for that. This is the kids' show. Third place finisher coming up there now as well. I'll just get his name momentarily, but 1 and 2 Cathal Dennehy and then Kevin English. So very, very exciting stuff here at the moment. We've still got some lads coming in here to the finish. So all in all, pretty epic mile there. They say the mile is it's like a Shakespearean drama, 4 parts, and we've definitely divided it neatly into 4 parts here, a beer each, and it's been quite the evening thus far out here in Kilboggett Park in Dublin's southside leafy suburbs. Pretty epic stuff here. Lads still tearing around. It's I suppose probably a good sign that no one has got sick so far. No one has puked and given us a penalty nap, which, you know, does that say something about Irish society as a whole and our ability to drink, or maybe it's just a good evening for running here. But lad here in an Arsenal top and what looks like a 2-2 as well. He's enjoying this. He's got 14 on the back there. I think that says Henri, which is the king, I believe. Lads finishing well here, good finishes, good style, good form. James Sullivan just finishing up there. So, James Sullivan with a lap to go. The sprinter is struggling over this mile distance. Still some lads finishing up here now as well. Tim Grummel there, after his 2-minute 800 earlier on, is struggling here. Come on, Tim! And definitely working his way up the home straight. He's had a tough day at the office. He's the only man, along with James Sullivan, that's already ran a race today. So he's doing quite well, to be fair to him. Still got some finishers coming up here as we speak. So probably the horrifying thing is that even when you're struggling, you've still got that extra beer to go. Now we get these finishers here now, and then we'll have a quick word with Cathal Dennehy after his fantastic performance. Epic stuff. Is Dave Fitzpatrick, last year's winner and the winner the year before as well. As I said previously, the marathoner, probably going for maybe a beer marathon, perhaps. It's 26 bottles, 26 miles, could possibly kill you. Epic finishing here as we see lads struggling up the home straight, working their way, giving everything over the line. Truly epic stuff here out in Kilboggett Park at the boards.ie beer mile. Superb. And one of the pre-race favourites here, purely because he's wearing split shorts and looked reasonably athletic. He's tearing up the home straight here as we speak, getting up towards 8:43 for the mile now at this moment in time. He could be sub 9. He is in fact sub 9. Epic stuff. Sub 8:50 in fact. Still got a few stragglers here as we speak. Well, very, very shortly we're going to try and get a quick word from Cathal Dennehy and Kevin English on I suppose the epic performances we've seen today. So tremendous stuff. Cathal Dennehy loving this, representing Jumping the Gun. Still got some finishes in here. Tim Grummel, serious last lap here. We'll just get a quick look at this. We've possibly had a puker over here in the corner as well, which could prove to be the highlight of the evening. Tim Grummel there, as you can see, tearing this last lap. He's been using this as training, I believe. He's definitely going to try and get fastest lap of the night, although Cathal Dennehy's last lap there could possibly be a slight bit quicker. But here comes Tim Grummel. Tremendous stuff. not having a great day in terms of the overall mile, but certainly after 4 beers putting on quite the spurt here. It's truly mesmerising stuff. This gentleman is the peak of athletics here at the Kilbogga Park. Tim Grummel there finishing up. I think that was a sub 50 last lap, which is pretty impressive. James Sullivan here, the sprint king, coming in here at the moment. We're actually running out of battery, so lads probably gonna have to leave you here on this one. But lads struggling here, and they're drinking their beers, starting to struggle. I think that could be a celebratory beer rather than a mid-race beer.